Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas with Michael and Julie. You know how I start my morning here at the gym. Today we're going to spend 15 miles an hour and a half on the ARC trainer. Now that I'm finished, off to Publix to get some groceries. All right, so first up, after that hard workout, I like to go to this aisle and pick up these little guys. They're called Figgy Pops. They're made with figs and dates and other organic nuts. And then the only other thing I needed today was some cheese. Always have to have cheese in our house. And today I think I am looking for a mature English cheddar.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is just going to be a random vlog in the day of our lives. Amber and I have been sleeping in until about 6 o'clock in the morning lately. If you remember from any of our other vlogs, she and I used to get up at 5 o'clock. That's just because it gets so hot that it's just too hot for her to walk. But now that the weather has cooled off the last few weeks, she and I sleep in until about 6, and then we wait for the sun to come out to take our walk. And I have a pot of coffee, so we got about 30 minutes, and she and I are gonna go take our walk. So we're not doing anything exciting today. We just wanted to do one random daily vlog for Vlogmas, and that'll be today. Michael's at the gym. He does still get up 4:45 to 5 o'clock, so he's at the gym. I have to make kombucha today. We have to take the Jeep for an oil change, and we need to wash it too. Bless you. And other than that, we're just cleaning and getting ready because Michael's mom is coming in tomorrow for 5 or 6 days to have her Christmas visit. So I need to wake up and get going. I can't remember the last time I didn't start my day out with 3 eggs. If I'm making them here at home, I usually scramble them with cheese, sour cream, and salt. If we are eating out, I usually get an omelet just because that's a little bit more trouble for me to make. But I think I've had 3 eggs to start probably every single day in 2023. And I have no plans on slowing down anytime soon. I think it's the best breakfast. So I have 3 eggs every morning, and I try to drink as much water as I possibly can before I start drinking coffee just to get my day started. Hang on, we're gonna go. I just gotta put my socks and shoes on. Come on, come on, we're gonna go. Come on. Yeah. You ready to go for walkies? You ready to go for walkies? Oh. Let's go, I said. Come on, let's go. Careful. Turn around. Okay, let's go. All right, it's about 6:45 in the morning, and it is super windy out here. Feels amazing. It's about 68 degrees, I think is what my phone said this morning, and feels really nice. Today is Wednesday, and Wednesday has become kombucha day, kombucha making day in this house. But I'm a little worried I might have messed up my SCOBY because Michael and I wanted to try flavoring kombucha with orange juice, which is the kind of juice that has to be refrigerated. And I think letting it ferment for a first batch in the cabinet, not in the refrigerator, and then again for a second brew for flavoring. That entire batch turned out tasting terrible, and I'm so worried that this juice, which even though I flavored it with I think raspberry cranberry or something, I'm really worried that this batch is going to be ruined too, because that orange juice was just way too acidic, and brewing it at room temperature was a big mistake. So lesson learned, I will never try to make kombucha again with orange juice. And here we are, the finished batch. I think I got 11 this time. I'm really worried about that SCOBY though. I'm gonna make a big old pot of this. I gave the SCOBY a huge haircut. Pulled it out with plastic tongs and peeled off probably about 3/4 of it. And it was old. This SCOBY was overdue a haircut anyway. But I threw away more than I would have and just saved only the couple of layers that were very obviously very young and new. And I took as much of the old kombucha out as I could while still leaving just a little bit in there for the SCOBY to kind of be acclimated. We'll see in a week if this SCOBY is okay. I think that orange juice is just something that doesn't, maybe for me, work out very well with kombucha. It was just a little too rancid, but moving on with my day. While that brews, I'm gonna do my first chore for the day, which is clean out this foyer. It's not in too bad a shape, but definitely needs sweeping out. Next on the to-do list is to vacuum the house. We do have a little friend who vacuums the entire downstairs every night while we're asleep, but when we have company coming, I kind of like to hit the high spots and the corners that little round thing can't get into, so that's what I gotta do next.
I've got my green tea with some cinnamon. You can see that because the tag fell in, and a little bit of super creamer.
You're trying to kick the coffee habit I made you get started.
Kinda.
Okay, Michael's got work he has to do, so he's going to be on the couch. I don't want it to look like he's not helping me, but for me, vacuuming has turned into mopping because on this the floor we have in here, it'll look dirty. You think you need to vacuum, and then you vacuum and it still looks dirty, and you realize, oh, I need to mop. And then you mop and it still looks dirty, and you're like, oh, that's just the pattern of our travertine. Trying to make this house look nice since we got a mother-in-law visit tomorrow. Quick outfit change. I worked so hard getting the floor mopped that I broke a sweat, and I was like, let me just take a shower. We are off now to get the oil changed in the Jeep. I feel like we haven't had to do this in a really long time.
We've only had to do it once since we've had it.
Once since we've had the Jeep, and that will be 2 years in February. After that we have a chiropractor appointment, and we are going to have to Uber from the Jeep place to the chiropractor and then back. It's 2 miles. We were planning on walking it. That was the original plan yesterday, leaving extra early and leaving us time to walk from the Jeep to the chiropractor, but it's actually supposed to rain. It was supposed to start raining.
It's really cloudy, yeah.
It's about 9:30 right now, and it was supposed to start raining at 8. It never did, but it's super cloudy, so we just didn't want to get caught out in the rain. Let's go. I gotta do something about this hair. That was perfect timing.
Yeah, that was done easy today.
Our chiropractor actually offered to drive us back to the dealership because she didn't have a patient right after us, so we got a nice lift back, and as soon as we walked into, like, we're opening the door to walk into the dealership, we got the text that it was ready, so this is perfect timing.
It was good stuff.
My hair is still a blustery mess. Quick outfit change, and yes, I'm in the dark. It's a little chilly in our house today. I'm actually trying to put together a bit of a flute concert for a Vlogmas day, but this was an idea I sprang on myself yesterday, and I have exactly this afternoon to do it. So I don't know if I'm going to be successful and finish this because I won't have any time to play while Michael's mom is here. So I'm just going to see if I can bang out something real quick. I don't think the flute concert is gonna work out. I cannot get the acoustics in this house anywhere to work. The flute is just bouncing off the tiles and the cement and the walls, and I have tried everything from being in the bathroom with the door shut playing, to filming from far away, to throwing blankets over the microphone. It's just, I have literally been at this for 2 hours now, and I cannot get any recordings of music that sound decent, and I'm really bummed. I think I'm gonna try again after Michael's mom leaves, but the guest bedroom is actually my music room, and I'm not used to recording, I'm just used to being in there practicing. So I never actually got the acoustics perfected because I wasn't needing to record, but I think I'm gonna have to try again after she leaves and see if maybe I can make this flute concert happen. Cross your fingers. Michael's mom's Christmas present just got here in the mail and Michael just wrapped it. Look what a nice and neat
Get it wrapped up.
wrapper he is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I don't want to spoil any surprises, but I am working on a scarf that I'm making for one of my aunts. This is with some hand-dyed wool yarn that I got in Sweden, and it is so soft and so pretty. So I'm just doing a basic scarf for her, just single crochet and double crochet. I just think it makes a really cool looking pattern though, kind of a almost like little, I don't know, to me they look like little superheroes. Like there's his legs and there's his his bulky arms, and there's his little head. I think it looks like little superheroes over and over and over, but I hope she likes it. Hello. Hello. Hi, pupper dog. Hi, baby. It's hard to get any work done because she just wants to cuddle. Cavapoos are where it's at. All right, this is our dinner today. I have a standing rib roast from Publix. They're on sale right now for $6 a pound. And Michael put a turkey in the slow cooker yesterday, so he's got turkey and pickles and cheese. And little Boo over there.
Having some chicken and dry food.
Chicken and dry food.
She was over here scratching. I couldn't get in the. I couldn't get in frame.
Oh, yeah.
It's still windy and cool out here.
I know, it feels great.
Still looks like it's going to storm, but yeah, it's been a nice.
Oh, look at that cloud over there.
I know.
But we still haven't had any rain today, so I guess.
It's so weird down here.
I know, but it feels so good outside.
I know.
It's so windy. Did you see my hair?
Yeah.
Look at the trees. Do it. Do it again.
Little demo girl.
God. All right, it is 7 o'clock, and I think I'm going to end this vlog here because nothing interesting is going to happen the rest of the night.
We're going to be right here until bedtime.
I've already put my pajamas on, and
Me too.
I'm about. We're drinking our kombucha. So, how many did you try? 3?
Tonight it was 4.
4. We opened 4 of the 14 kombuchas I made last week with that orange juice, and 2 of the 4 are okay. We're gonna drink them. We had to pour 2 of them out, so orange juice is definitely a no-go. We won't do that anymore.
Must be too acidic.
It's too acidic. Can't sit at room temperature for a couple weeks. I guess I don't know, but I hope the Scoby's
We've
gonna
tried
be
it
okay.
a few times. We just can't get that one right.
And these aren't horrible, but they don't taste quite right. They don't taste quite right, so they're a bit you know,
It's
we're
tart.
used to kombucha. We've been
Yeah.
drinking kombucha for years. So, you know, that's the face most people make when they drink their
Yeah,
very
we can
first
drink
kombucha.
the raw,
No,
plain with
this
kava
ain't
in
quite
it.
right. But it's not going to make us sick. I know that
No,
because
no,
I've
it's-
had a couple of them so far and I've powered through. I won't power through anymore. But anyway, we are watching the season of The Ultimatum that was shot in Charlotte. So, while
Reminiscing.
reminiscing, I miss Charlotte so bad. Mostly I miss the people in Charlotte, and I do miss a big city. But we're watching The Ultimatum, and I am finishing up my scarf. I'm just putting the fringe on it now. I will show you that. And then then I'm going to make a pair of mittens to match. I ran out of blue, so now I'm using gray. So
Yeah. Are we going to have to start over, you think?
I don't know. I talked about that a lot in this vlog this morning. I don't know.
Oh,
The SCOBY is still alive, and after I gave it its haircut, it looked like it's probably even healthy. But the starter kombucha, or the acclimation that I left in there, it doesn't smell like kombucha anymore.
Can you acclimate if we have a store-bought raw, unflavored, and put your actual SCOBY in it? Will it flourish, or?
I don't know.
just know
Isn't
how
that
much
a little
work
bit
you
like
put
buying
in
a
it.
fish
I
and then
know.
bringing it home and throwing it in your water without letting?
Acclimate it to the.
I don't know. We could try, but we run the risk of killing the whole SCOBY. So I would at least like to.
So hard on that one.
I would at least like to start growing another SCOBY before I do anything that could potentially kill.
Did you show them what it looked like? Yeah.
My big ugly. I showed them before the haircut. No one has seen it since the haircut.
We got lucky with that big jar we found versus the little carafe.
Yeah, that big glass jar you saw this morning. I gotta rest my arm. Hang on, I'm sorry. That big glass jar you saw this morning. I don't know if it was in a vlog or not. We were just walking the dog last summer, and somebody had thrown out a bunch of stuff they didn't want anymore. And that huge
5
glass
gallons.
container with a glass lid, it's 5 gallons.
Yeah, that was
Was just
great.
out at the side of the road, and I brought it home, and I washed and sterilized it, and then
Yeah,
put it
we
through
did.
the
Oh, yeah, we
dishwasher,
did.
and then I washed it
We
again.
did. Yeah,
I definitely sanitized it. But I've been doing my kombucha in it for like 6 months, maybe. It is like the best container.
It was great. It was such a good find.
For free.
For free.
Yeah. I think we're gonna end here. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just gonna finish this scarf. We're gonna watch this show until bedtime, and we are not late night people. We'll be in bed 8:30, 9 o'clock.
And back up at
What that
4:35.
means. Yeah, I told him you got up. He's still getting up 4:45 to 5-ish, something like that, I believe.
No later than 5:15. Yeah, 4:45 to 5:15. In that,
And
my body wakes up at that time. I don't have an alarm.
Amber and I are up at 6, but lately. But that's because it takes me hours, literally hours, to go to sleep at night after we lay down. I will lay there watching YouTube with my noise-canceling headphones, so I'm not bothering Michael. I will watch YouTube for hours. I mean, sometimes 3 or 4 hours, sometimes longer. And it's not because I'm not tired. It's just because my brain, you know how my brain is. So definitely a neurodivergent over here. All right, guys, I think we're going to sign off here. There isn't anything else interesting to say. You're not missing anything. We will see you another day, hopefully tomorrow,
Yes.
in another Vlogmas. Hope y'all are having a happy holiday season.
Merry Christmas.
Good night, guys.
Holidays.